I think a lot of time when like especially beginner Falcos are shooting lasers, it's like laser like down there is like one move.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
they
The
know they're
sequence.
gonna they know they're gonna do it like 10 seconds before they do it, and it's one move, which you can then like you take laser dash back, and then it just negates the whole thing. So.
Yeah, 100%. Um, the, damn, Yoshling looking kind of nice there.
Yeah, this is looking cleanly for sure.
This is another matchup, by the way, where lasers are amazing, but bad lasers are really bad.
Yeah.
So, like, Sheik can basically just eat your laser and be holding forward and press A and F tilt. And so, if you do the laser instant aerial approach, you often get hit by the F tilt anyway. And if you laser too close as you're approaching and you don't catch, like, Sheik trying to run back or anything, then you can again just get hit by a tilt as your laser's coming out, which is no bueno. But if you can sort of live just outside the dash attack sort of spacing against Sheik, and then move in and out of that and throw some lasers in and be ready to go in with an aerial when they whiff something, then suddenly you're golden.
Yeah,
So it's all about where the laser comes from. What's that? The matchup's pretty even.
They're just looking pretty even as players to me, I think.
Yeah.
Crocodile's Punch is pretty nice.
Crocodile, I have played a couple of times, and I hope I don't have them confused with someone else. But my impression was that they, I mean this in the most respectful way, play quite a rudimentary game, but just pick options that are continually quite strong. So it's very effective.
Any character to do that on, right? You're doing it on Sheik.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I wouldn't call them particularly technical. I wouldn't call them enormously creative or anything, but they're just very solid in what they choose to do, which is it's good. You sort of simplify the game and distill it to a bunch of decisions that you make well. That's good.
Because, I mean, if you're making the right decisions on Sheik, they're dead, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
As opposed to, on Falcon or something.
Oh, it doesn't quite live. Still keeping it pretty even. This is now tough for Yoshling because you can't really CC a dash attack or anything. So,
What do you think about the Dreamland first game?
I'm not that surprised. I'd say that Sheik would have not wanted to go Pokemon Stadium and wouldn't have wanted to go Yoshi's. Yeah. And then the Falco probably didn't want to go Battlefield because it's probably Sheik's best stage. And then if that leaves you FOD and Dreamland to start with, lots of Falcos don't like FOD, and lots of Sheiks actually kind of do like FOD. So,
Well, FOD's the big. People don't like FOD because it kind of for the Falco type characters, it interrupts your short hop approaches, right?
Yeah, but Falco actually it makes using your lasers hard. But because you get so many potential edge cancels and things off those platforms, you actually move around quicker in a weird way. It can you can throw out a lot of very threatening stuff in weird ways, which is cool.
You can down air when the platform is half height, it'll hit someone, and then because you down air on platform, it cancels. You just L cancel, and then you down air again. You get twice as many fucking down airs. It's dumb.
Coffee literally unmuting himself to talk about how dumb it is. Okay. It's good. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Crocodile wins. So I'm kind of not that surprised to have been there for game one.
Sure.
All things considered.
I don't know the matchup too well, so.
But now it'll be interesting to see where we end up, because FD would be common but might be struck, and then I think the next best is probably going to be Pokemon Stadium. But we'll see whether Yoshling goes there. And to be honest, whether Croc actually strikes FD.
Yeah, I don't know, because I feel like a lot of Sheiks would maybe think they like FD, right?
We're talking about Bundun being an FD Sheik here.
Not especially. It's just you feel like you can get your dash attacks going more, things like that. But yeah, I mean, the laser thing is not great.
Yeah, and it's also Sheik loves using platforms to move, and AC Fair off platforms and things is such a strong approaching tool. Needles off platform are so strong, and when you lose that and you're not actually that quick at moving, just on the floor, but coming on and off platforms makes you good. It's sort of it's a pretty hectic debuff for Sheik typically.
A lot of they end up full hopping a lot to kind of like charge up their approaches and stuff. Just...
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, just stands there and gets a shield grab, throw Sheik back off. I'm not quite sure about the edge guard flowchart here for Yoshling, by the way, but it's kind of working, I suppose.
Yeah,
Like, he's still an advantage.
Yoshling seems to kind of just hope that they normal get up a lot.
Yeah, that's so like
Fair
fair enough. The typical thing that works very well for Falco is to hold ledge and make Sheik land on stage, and then you can get up and down smash or F smash or down tilt, and or shine if you want to, and get a follow up from there, and it's all kind of just fine. But if you're gonna let Sheik grab the ledge, I'm not so sure about standing there right in potential quick get up and get grabbed range or get up attack range. It seems risky.
Yeah,
that was a great fit.
The DI on that was something as well.
Yeah. Crocodile again, just sort of keeping it real. That's the most technical commentary you're ever going to get. Just keeping it real.
He's keeping it real. He's winning.
He's winning, and isn't that? I mean, that's the realest thing you can do, right?
Yeah, of course. Why else were we here?
So, there's a phrase I heard this week that one of my friends jokingly said about 5 years ago, and we haven't let up.
Yeah.
That it turns out people just say, and I hadn't heard ever, which was kicking it old school. What do you think about that? Because I think Crocodile's kind of kicking it.
Crocodile's kicking it old school.
100%.
I can see it.
Like, look at that F tilt into fair. That's kicking it old school, as far as I'm concerned.
Crocodile, the most warp Dekar Sheik.
I was trying to avoid saying
Borp here.
I was trying to avoid saying Borp for this whole time. Yeah, but a few more spot dodges and he's there.
Dude, Borp isn't a dirty word. Borp, as far as I'm concerned, that's true mastery. If you can do more with less, then you know.
Yeah. I don't think it's a dirty word. It's like almost like nice back air level though.
I'm a little upset that the Pittsburgh lads who came to Phantom did not bring Borp. That's a real L on their part.
Does Borp still play?
Does Borp need to practice? Have you seen them?
yeah, that's a good point.
Oh man, we got some Croc fans in the chat. This is dead even though. Last stop. Oh.
So you've got some Croc fans. You can post any copy paste thing in this chat and insta sway who everyone's going for.
Yeah, you can, but like time to Croc and roll is actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
But this pressure from Yoshling, oh no, the dash attack ends up just getting shield grabbed for it. Oh,
the needles.
Yeah. Crazy. You know the Bob Catter gay marriage quote?
Yes, I do.
You know, let it out bloom, but every 3 months in the Northern Territory, someone's torn to pieces by a crocodile.
Yeah.
One of the most iconic and hilarious moments in Australian history. If you are here from the Bundun chats, there's a bunch of Americans watching there.
Yeah, you gotta bring that clip up.
Bob Catter, gay marriage. Amazing clip. Even just the change in his face.
It's instant, but he turns into a different guy. It's also like, it's crazy because you look at the clip, it's like he talks about gay marriage for like 10 seconds of it, and then he's on the crocodile for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, he knows exactly how to bring the conversation right back to his talking points. And he wasn't elected to bring in gay marriage. He was elected because they don't like Crocs. He's talking to his people, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
There's actually there's an Instagram page called Bob Catter's Crocodile Farm, and it's really funny. It's literally just Bob Catter memes, and like the guy is absolutely fucking batshit crazy.
How's he going? Is he still? He's got like his one seat, right? That's what he does.
Yeah, he's an independent. How's he going? He's the same.
I'm saying because he's been like old for a long time.
Yeah, I mean he's not getting younger. He's been around a while. No, look, he's doing okay. He's just increasingly unhinged. Dude, speaking of this conversation, we've just had somebody enter Coffee's chat called "Gay People Are Real," and he needs to talk to Bob Catter because he may be real, but you're not as real as the stats about crocodiles attacking people every 3 months in the Northern Territory. Which that's a legitimate concern.
That's real.
That is super real. And speaking of keeping it real, by the way, These two are literally within 1% of each other. How do you like that transition?
0. Yeah, that would. Yeah, I don't get the link. Really?
No, well, that's the thing about these segues is if you don't get whiplash from them, then they're not
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
enough, as far as I'm concerned.
Speaking of were you thinking? Did you pre-plan like segues and stuff for your Phantom block?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I've just got a lot of practice trying to talk to Brandon.
Yeah.
Like,
That seemed
you
like
gotta
the
understand, we worked together for like a number of years,
Yeah,
and we
sure.
were trained together when I was in like my peak depression about my career at the gym we were working at, and you would be midway through anything that you're doing, and Brandon would walk over, and like I'd have headphones in, and he'd give me that little signal like, take out your headphones, take out your headphones, and just out of nowhere he'd be like, would you rather like be a dog but not know you were a dog, or like be a tree that could just understand everything that happened around it and just like learn so much stuff by being a tree?
That's the easiest answer ever. Just
What
the
would you
dog.
be?
The
100%. Yeah, dog's pretty sick.
dog. The tree,
But, like-
that's existential torture. The tree one, bro.
Well, potentially. But like, he would just ask you that, and then you'd be like, probably a dog because dogs are happy. He's like, yeah, cool. So anyway, how are you, man? And you're like,
That's
"Fucking
a
hell."
great opener.
Yeah, it's a good opener. Yeah, but like
Yeah.
that's just how it'd be.
My favorite moments are when you guys talk about Freud. I'm not gonna lie,
Oh, Brandon loves Freud, dude.
bro.
Like,
It's
I don't
so
know
funny.
why. It's because he did like one psychology unit,
Yeah.
and he's actually like really interested in psychology. Because, oh, okay, we are last stock by the way, so I'll try and get onto the game. We'll go back to Freud after. That could do it. That does it. Crocodile.
Kicking it old school.
Yeah, kicked it old school all the way to the bank. That was pretty sick.
Way to win is semifinals.